America inspired the Nuremberg Laws, June 5th, 1934, a year and a half after Hitler, who is currently the German Chancellor, decided to have a meeting to discuss the Nuremberg Laws. At the time, the meeting was heavily focused on how the United States government treated its minority population. Hitler wanted something similar for Germany. According to James Q. Whitman's book, Hitler's American Model, Hitler had praised the U.S. on the way they hunted and gunned down millions of Native Americans back in 1928. Also, when he wrote McCaskey, as he believed the laws that were made on black people were good laws. So what exactly were they to copy from America? Back when slavery first ended, the United States made laws called the Jim Crow laws. It consists of denying African Americans the right to vote, forbade interracial marriages, defined black as having one drop of African blood in your family, and created separate institutions for whites and blacks, required business owners and public institutions to have separate sides of racial people. Those who failed to meet Jim Crow's laws was either arrested, had fines, had jail sentences, violently hurt, or killed. What were the Nuremberg Laws? Nuremberg Laws was laws placed to restrain and exile Jews in Germany. The law was legal for Jews to marry or have interracial acts with Germans. The Jews had no rights to talk because if they were, they would be killed. How was this displayed in Germany? Hitler placed laws known as the Enabling Act. Hitler made it so Jews weren't allowed in certain buildings. Jews weren't allowed to vote for chancellor. Jews wasn't allowed to have first-class rights. They weren't allowed to speak or protest about any of the laws, or they would have been taken away and killed. What was Kristallnacht, or the Night of the Broken Glass? Jewish people were constantly getting violent acts upon them. Finally, on November 9th, 1938, the night a Jew retaliated and killed a German, Nazis ordered the attack on Jews in Germany, Austria, Sweden, in retaliation. The night became known as Kristallnacht. This led to massive violence against Jews. Over 200 Jews were killed, 600 were injured, and 7,500 businesses were destroyed. What ended up happening after all of this? Hitler would then remove all Jews to concentration camps. And have them work and stay, but the camps ended up being death camps. Hitler would then order Nazi soldiers to work at the camps in order to exterminate Jews and sell the items they made. Over World War II, Hitler had killed 66% of the Jewish population, which was roughly 6 million people. This historic event is known as the Holocaust. Shortly afterwards, Hitler started to lose World War II. He decided to commit suicide. And shortly after that, America, France, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union would then take pieces of Germany to help run and become a country again.